Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you, dog. It's Friday. Yay.
Happy TDIF, everybody.
Yay. So happy to be with everybody today. Crafternoon or crafter morning, wherever you
Yep.
are. Depends on where you are. Fridays are our favorites because we get to do all kinds of fun crafts, DIYs, easy little put together, fun things in honor of our love for pups. If you don't know who we are, I'm Patty. I'm here with Hillary.
Hello, everybody.
Poor thing, she's got little
Yeah,
allergies, so she's
I've
a
got
little
some
stuffy. I'm so
allergies, so I
sorry.
apologize in advance for one, my voice, two, any sniffing or coughing that might happen throughout the live stream.
Oh, so we are the founders, co-founders of Hound Hugger DIY, and as I said, DIY is all about our love for pups, and
Yep.
so we have a really fun craft today. We try every week to do something easier than the week before. And I think this is one of those things. But we have lots of really fun crafts in our playlist. So if you go back and look at our library, wherever you're watching us, we're doing obviously a Fourth of July themed one today. You can go back and look at. We've got quite a few
We've
fun
got
Fourth
some
of July things.
adorable 4th of July
Yeah,
kind of inspired
yeah,
wreaths, all sorts of different things, even treats. So check
yeah.
those out. There's a lot of fun ones in our
I think
past
there's some of my
catalog.
favorites,
Yep.
right? Oh
Yep.
my gosh, they're so sweet. So, okay, we went shopping to look for some inspiration for our craft this week, and Hobby Lobby has all of their 4th of July stuff on sale.
Yep.
So, run to Hobby Lobby and get this placemat. It is the cutest thing. Look at this, the stars on one side, the stripes on the other. Like, this is going to be the perfect base for our placemat pillow. We're going to make a pillow out of this. It's got 2 layers of fabric that are really good quality. It's like a linen, right? It's such
Yep.
a really pretty and well structured placemat. And
It's
so we've got
it's almost like the, kinda bread
like a,
sack or, like
yeah, or denim almost
Yep.
even.
You've
Yeah.
got that, like, immediately Americana kinda look and feel to those red and white stripes. I just love it.
Yeah, I do
Just love it.
too. I really do. It's classic. It's got a little bit of a rustic touch to it. So we're calling this craft our Paws and Stripes pillow placemat pillow.
Yep.
And so these are super easy. I've never done one. I've seen people online do all kinds of placemat pillows. I've always wanted to give it a try because it looks so fun. And when I came across these, I was like, okay, these are the perfect
These are
thing.
perfect. Yep.
And yep. And then so we've got our stripes, our red and white stripes. So we needed some like navy background with some stars to make our flag, right? And we're going to actually make a paw print for kind of the stars area. And I found another placemat at Hobby Lobby it's a star. Hillary's has got a little more of hers left than I do of
Yep.
mine. It's two-sided. You could actually make a pillow out of this if you
This
wanted
would
to.
be
It's
really cute. Yeah.
super cute. But we're using it for the fabric on the front. It's rather than stand in line and get a bolt of fabric cut, I thought this would be perfect.
Yep.
We'll just cut out a little paw print from the top layer of fabric. And so
And
that's really,
it kind of matches. It's not exactly the same fabric, but it's got that same really nice high quality kind of
yeah,
linen
yeah,
hefty feel to it. So
right.
it goes really well with the other placemat fabric that we're
Yeah,
using.
exactly. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cut out some circles, right, for your paw print. You're going to cut out a large one, and then I just found some random stars and cut out little circles for the toes of your paw print. They can be any shape, any size you want. You're kind of looking at this upper corner. You want it to, have a good size. And you can just kind of put it in place, just to eyeball where the size you want and where it's going to go. And you can kind of adjust things if you'd like a little bit, make them a little smaller, little rounder, little more oblong, what have you. So once you have them placed in a spot that you like, I thought it would be fun rather than worry about the edges fraying. Let's just go ahead and make them fray, right? Let's give
Mhm.
them kind of that rustic, raw edge. And so when I initially started to give this a try, you kind of just pull at the threads, and usually you can kind of get a lot of loose threads and it looks really good. Well, these are so small that once you start pulling threads, you're actually pulling some of the threads all the way across the fabric, and you're losing that really sweet stars and stripes kind of look and feel. So what I ended up doing is taking some scissors, and we're going to just make super tiny little cuts all along the edge. So I don't know if you can tell, but these are like just the tiniest little cuts all the way around.
This is where some nice little scissors that have a sharp point comes in handy. So
yeah,
you
and
can
just
keep it nice and small.
Yeah, make a bunch close together. You're going to think this is going to not turn out, but it actually works super well, because what it's doing is when you go to pull these threads, it's going to stop that long thread from pulling across the shape. So you're only getting the fringe on the outside. And these are not deep cuts. I wouldn't even say, I can't even measure these. These are like, as soon as you cut the fabric, start your next cut.
Yep.
Like
They're
these
just
are
the tiniest little.
super tiny.
Yep.
And you just work your way around. And you'll do this on all your paw print shapes. Okay. And I'm gonna put this here, collect all my little
Fuzzies.
Actually, I'll put it here so you can see closer. So you just start pulling the edge. And you might get some small little chunks out. That's okay, because it'll blend in once you start getting these to fray. And you just pull.
See, and I just kind of, you can even just kind of rough up the edge, like just kind of at the edge of it, and
they'll fall off.
Yeah. It'll start to like
fall apart.
Come apart.
So you just work your way around. And you can always go back. It looks like I'm going to need to go back in some places and make a few more little cuts. But it's such an easy way to get that rustic look and feel without having to worry about, damaging, doing
ruining
too much.
The shape.
Yeah, doing too much. And if you get, so I've got a little straggler that's out, sticking out, you can always trim it a little bit.
Here you can
trim
kind
it a
of
little
see.
bit more. Oh yeah, that's so
little
cute.
edge there.
I love it. So here's mine. A little rough. So super cute. I love it. It's a really fun look too. It makes it that linen and the cotton and the rustic edge. It makes it look old, and which I love. Rustic. Okay, so we're gonna put our little paw print in place. And I would suggest, so I've got it in place here. I would suggest dropping it down a little bit. We don't want it super close to that top edge. I would bring it down a couple of inches. I'd say at least 2 inches.
And probably a little ways away from that side as well.
Right.
For the same reason.
Because your pillow is going to puff up, and you don't want it hidden in that corner when your pillow gets filled. So someplace like that. It looks a little too low and a little too far to the inside, but it's going to be perfect when you
after
fill your
you stuff it.
Yep. All right, then we get to take our all-time favorite fabric glue. Fabri-Tac. We are not affiliated with these folks, but we love their glue. It is awesome. We've tried some others, and this is by far the best.
It's the perfect amount of stickiness and tackiness right away, but you still have some time to work with it. It doesn't dry out in the bottle. Like, it really is. Of all the glues we've tried, and we've tried a fair number, this one really is the best.
Yeah, I do love it. I would suggest, as you're gluing, to go close to that cut edge. Don't glue your fringe, but right up to the fringe, because you don't want the fringe to continue to fray more, right? So as you're putting a bead of glue down, try to be a little close to that raw edge without actually gluing the raw edge itself. And then you just work your way around, gluing all your little parts and pieces to your adorable little paw print. Letting everybody know how much they mean to us, especially on the holidays. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see them all dressed up for like 4th of July parades. And, you know, I love pups when we get to celebrate with our lives with them. So fun.
And this is just such a fun, it's, you know, it's obviously a paw print, but it's still subtle. So you've got, you know, the 4th of July decor, but also the paw print decor. So it's really cute.
Yeah.
Really cute.
And this is going pretty quickly.
Yeah, no sew. So this is super easy. The toughest part we'll talk about in a second, but even that is any, you know, you can do these. This one's,
Yeah.
it comes out so cute.
And the edge of the raw edge almost reminds me of a firecracker, right? Like a sparkler. It's just on this fabric against the red and white stripes. It reminds me of, you know, a little firecracker or fireworks in the sky. Super cute. So there we go. Got it in place. Our little, this is probably my favorite American flag because it's doggy themed, which is so cute. Oh, I love it. How fun. I just love that. I love even the placement of the stars, like wherever you pick on your fabric to choose it. Like if you were to do multiples of these, which this is now my second one, they'll have a little bit of a difference, a little personality to them, which is really sweet. All right. And again, another great thing about this beacon glue is that it dries enough, it's tacky enough that we can now keep going without having to worry about this falling off or anything like that
while we're working on the other parts. Yeah.
Right. So this is great. So then what you're going to do next is we need to get this open. So the best thing to do, I've got this miniature little seam ripper, right? That's what you're going to use. And you're going to kind of, these are sewn so well that it'll take a little bit of time to get started. In fact, you'll think, oh my gosh, can I even get in there to break the first stitch? But once you get started, it goes super quickly.
Yeah. And you don't need to open very much of it, which is also nice. So I've got mine open from about here to here.
Yeah. Just enough to get your hand in.
Yeah. And as Patty mentioned, like when you first start, I was like, is this glued? Like how it is really sewn tightly. So
yeah, just they're good quality.
Yep.
They're good quality placement.
You'll get in there and you can make it work, and you don't have to go very far for ripping out the seam. So.
Exactly. All right. So then the next thing, grab your polyfill and we're going to start stuffing. And just pull out little sections at a time and work your way. I would suggest don't forget the corners. You know, we want to make sure that those corners not super full. You don't want to overfill your pillow, but you do want the corners full so that they don't seem empty. You know, you don't want them empty. So I usually kind of start there, make sure there's some good fluff in the corners. And this is so easy to stuff. It's not like you need one of those, you know, chopsticks or something, right, to get into the tight little areas. This is a super easy project to fill.
And you're not trying to fill it like it's going to be stuffed completely hard or anything like that.
Right. So. Exactly. It's fun to start to see it come to life. As it starts to get poofier. It's really fun. Now, the instructions on the placemat themselves say to spot clean. So this is really just a decorative pillow.
Yeah.
If you have a fairly neat household, you can use this year after year and just spot clean it if you need to. If your house is a little full of love and fluff and activity, you might need to make a new pillow next year for
Yep.
4th of July. So,
but they are, you know, it's one placemat. You can buy them individually, which is nice at Hobby Lobby. And they're usually, you know, as Patty mentioned, they're on sale right now. So this is a great way to, you know, it's an inexpensive decor item. So that's
it really is. It really is. All right. So we'll add a little bit more, I think, and then I can kind of show. I'll hold up what I've got so far. So it's getting there. We're getting fluffy. Oh, it's so cute. Look at yours. All right, I'll show mine. So what you're going to do is take this opening and take more of your fabric glue, and then you're just going to put a bead of glue along the end. You're going to pinch this closed, hold it for a second to let it kind of adhere, and then you're good to go. And then your pillow is done. So let me show you kind of the finished one I've done.
Oh, I love it. It is so cute. And I love, like, you get so much bang for your buck with just the red and white stripes on one side, but you also have the blue stars on the back. So this is, so like, as you've done, you already have 2 of them. So you can kind of make, you know, you can display them however you want, which is really fun.
Exactly. And you can see, you know, the paw prints are just a little bit different each time you do it, which I absolutely love. Gives it a little bit of personality. But yeah, these are so fun. They're so comfy. And this is something both you and your pups can cuddle up with for the holiday, which I love, which is so great.
Yes, I have a dog so Hazel is our dog that 100% uses pillows. She will find a pillow and she'll put her little head down on the edge of the pillow. So I have a feeling this might get a little Hazel love once we have it out for the 4th of July.
That is awesome. I love that. Well, we hope we've inspired you to get out there this weekend. Run to Hobby Lobby. They have these on sale right now.
Yep.
And these are just like the perfect craft for the 4th of July, and let everybody know how much your pups mean to you, right? Yeah. So a lot of fun.
And also tag us Hound Hugger DIY so we can check out if you decide to make them, or if you make your own take on this. We would love to see what you guys create. So please tag us Hound Hugger DIY so we can find what you all are creating. And as we mentioned before, there are a ton of amazing 4th of July decor items in our past playlist. So go check out our library so you can find those, because you will find something that you love in there. There's a ton of different ideas. So check those out as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us today.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy it with the ones you love.
Yes. Bye-bye.